या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Hello friends, today we will see system of forces. Since force is a vector quantity, it requires both magnitude and direction, is it? So when several forces act upon a body simultaneously, they form a system of forces. We have four types: collinear force system, coplanar parallel, non-concurrent coplanar and concurrent coplanar. We will see one by one. What is collinear? Suppose these are the forces, suppose F1, F2, F3, these are the forces along one line, that is why it is called as collinear. Then coplanar parallel, suppose this is a plane and all the forces are parallel to each other, suppose F1, F2 and F3, alright. Then non-concurrent coplanar, that means suppose this is a lamina, on this particular the forces are acting as like this, suppose F1, F2, F3, they are not meeting at one point. The fourth one is concurrent coplanar, that means they are passing through the same point, suppose this is F1, this is F2, the third force is F3, all the forces passing through the same point, that is why it is called as concurrent coplanar. Then we will see what do you mean by moment. Moment and couple. Basically, moment of a force is rotational effect of the force. We can also write moment is a product of force into perpendicular distance. Okay. Suppose this is a beam, on this particular beam, suppose this is RA, reaction RA and RB, and some more forces, suppose 10 kilonewton force is acting, then again this is 20 kilonewton force is acting, the distance from particular point A and B, suppose this is 3 meter, this is 2 meter and this is 2 meter, and I want summation of moment at point A. Then this 10 kilonewton force into perpendicular distance is 3 meter, that is why, and with respect to point A, how it rotates? With respect to point A, it rotates as like this, clockwise, that is why it is taken as positive. Therefore, 10 into 3, it is clockwise, that is why taken positive. Then 20 into perpendicular distance is 3 plus 2, 5 meter, but with respect to point A, how it rotates? As like this, anti-clockwise, that is why it is taken as negative, minus 20 into 5 meter, okay. And RB is the reaction with respect to point A, how it rotates? Anti-clockwise, that is why taken as negative, minus RB into perpendicular distance between point A and B is 3 plus 2 plus 2, it is 7 meter, okay. This is the concept of moment. Then we will see couple. What do you mean by couple? Couple is also one of the moment, but suppose there are two forces, suppose this is F1 and this is also F1 and it is separated by definite distance, suppose D. So couple is the two forces having equal magnitude but separated by definite distance. So couple is given by F1 into D, alright. Then we will see parallelogram theorem. The parallelogram law of forces states that if two forces acting simultaneously on a particle is presented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides, one by one we will see what it means. Suppose these are the two forces F1 and F2, these are the two sides of parallelogram, alright. Adjacent side of the parallelogram, their resultant may be represented in magnitude and direction by the diagonal of parallelogram. So diagonal of the parallelogram, is it not the diagonal? It is represented as R, which passes through their point of intersection. The point of intersection for F1 and F2 is lies here, suppose point A. So the resultant of these two forces passing through the point of intersection of these 2 points, and it is given by diagonal of this particular parallelogram. Then we will see its theorem. What is we have to prove? We have to prove that resultant is equal to under root f1 square plus f2 square plus 2 times f1 into f2 into cos of theta, alright, where theta is the angle between two forces and alpha is the angle in between resultant and one of the force. We will see its derivation. Okay. For this, we have to do one construction. Do the construction as like this. Just consider a right angle triangle here. Suppose this is a triangle A, B, C, D and E. Okay. So consider triangle ADC. Consider triangle ADC. Just apply Pythagoras. AD square is equal to AC square plus DC square, is it? But AD square is represented as R, therefore R square is equal to, instead of AC, what can I write? Is it not summation of AB plus BC? Therefore, instead of AC, I may write AB plus BC bracket square plus DC square as it is. So, may I write instead of AB F2? Yes. Therefore, R square is equal to F2 plus BC bracket square plus DC square. See it as equation number 1. So, just prove this, we need to know the values for BC and DC. See where is BC and DC. So, just consider triangle, since this angle is alpha, this is theta, this is also theta. So, in triangle BCD, this is theta and we have to know the distance of BC and DC. Since AE and BD are parallel, so F1 here is F1 here. That is for the distance BD is also F1 and we have to know the BC and DC. So, therefore, sin theta is DC divided by F1. Therefore, DC is equal to F1 into sin of theta and cos of theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Therefore, cos of theta F1. Therefore, BC is equal to F1 into cos of theta. So, put these two values in this equation number 1. We have, therefore, R1 is equal to, sorry, it is not R1, R square is equal to F2 as it is, F2 plus, instead of BC, F1 cos of theta, F1 cos of theta bracket square plus, instead of DC, F1 into sin of theta, its square. Okay. So, just expand mathematically, A plus B bracket square will give you F2 square plus 2 times F1 into F2 cos of theta plus square of this parameter F1 square cos square theta plus square of this term F1 square into sin square theta. Okay. So, may I take common F1 square from these two terms? Therefore, F2 square plus 2 times F1 into F2 cos of theta plus F1 square is the common term into bracket sin square theta sin square theta into plus cos square theta. Okay, but we know mathematically sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. That's why it becomes f1 square plus f2 square plus 2 times f1 into f2 into cos of theta. So just take the square root on both sides. Therefore, taking square root on both sides, r is equal to under root f1 square plus f2 square plus 2 times f1 into f2 into cos of theta, hence proved. Okay. Now we can also calculate tan of theta, tan of alpha is equal to DC divided by AC. Okay. But instead of DC, what may I write? F1 sin of theta, F1 into sin of theta divided by, instead of AC, it is product of AB plus BC. Okay. AB plus BC is equal to F1 into sin of theta divided by, instead of AB, what may I write? F2 plus, instead of BC, I have the value here F1 cos of theta. Therefore, alpha is equal to, take the tan inverse of F1 sin of theta divided by F2 plus F1 cos of theta. Based on this, we will have numericals. Thank you.